If you haven't noticed, the news or how the government decides to share information with you is designed to make you feel hopeless, depressed, but most of all, confused. That defeatist response that you and inevitably everyone else you probably know experiences is a key feature of this new system of political and economic control. And who has maintained this power in our modern world the best? It's Vladimir Putin. Now, how did Vladimir Putin maintain this power? Well, he has these advisors. And this very important advisor, Vladislav Surkov, is an extremely important person that you probably have never heard of. He comes from the theater and the art world. And what he essentially did was he essentially brought ideas from the modern art world and brought them into the heart of politics, economic warfare, and war, period. Now, in order to understand this, we have to understand avant garde art, right? And its massive success in the 1990s, which proved that with enough resources and enough philosophy and academia and perception, if you will, you could effectively undermine and redefine what was considered beautiful. Like you see in this French Revolution image compared to an example of an avant garde piece right next to it, we were able to successfully undermine the average individual's perception of the art world. And so he realized that if this could be done in the world of art, it could happen through politics and economics. Because ultimately, if you want to control a populace, you want to leave them in a constant state of confusion. And I'm going to describe how and why. Now, how did they do this practically? So, Surkov in Russia began sponsoring and providing funding to contradictory groups: climate change activists, human rights advocates, LGBTQ, neo Nazi skinheads, and even anti Putin parties all received funding and support from, you know, these different government agencies in Russia, which essentially successfully simulated and stimulated democratic participation in the country, the participation in democracy.